Hey guys, in one of my last videos entitled Parental Advice, I got into a little argument with this user called WordPlanter about the burden of proof and where it lies, and I just want to try to explain what the burden of proof is and what it means. Now, I'm not talking about burden of proof when it comes to a legal standpoint. I'm talking about burden of proof when it comes to scientific understanding. And in science, it's the person suggesting a new theory or stating a claim that must provide evidence for it. And in my video Parental Advice, I made the claim that there is no documentation of a person ever coming back from the dead. And I think this is where WordPlanter gets confused. He believes that this claim requires evidence, but you can't prove a negative. To do so, I would require all knowledge of all the information of everything that ever happened in all of history. Leave it to a Christian to demand perfection. Now keep in mind that in my video, I wasn't saying that it's impossible that someone could come back from the dead or that it never happened. Though I don't think anyone ever has come back from the dead, the point of the video is to show that there is a lack of credible documentation of such an event. I only brought up the resurrection of Jesus because it's the most widely used example of someone coming back from the dead. But Jesus' resurrection is easily doubted because of the reasons I mentioned. That being that many things in the Gospels contradict each other, and the fact that the Gospels were written decades after the event was supposed to happen. In the real world, if a crime is brought to court, say 60 or 70 years after it happened, and all the witnesses don't agree with each other, it would get thrown out in a heartbeat. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's plenty of room for doubt with this resurrection story. But if there's some evidence out there that would prove otherwise, prove your resurrection story, present it. Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep doubting. That's all. Goodbye.